Hello, Steve White, Trek by 89 for Steve Arts 89. Well, there was another little interview with Sonequa Martin Green and Kate Mulgrew, and it was kind of amusing. They were talking about how the captains would get along. Now, maybe fifth season Janeway would get along with fifth season Burnham, but first season Burnham, she would have put her on a shuttlecraft and left her behind. She was awful. But fifth season, maybe they get along. I'm not sure their captain styles would really work, but I think Kate was thinking more of their personality and more of Sonequa Martin Green. I think she was more approving of Sonequa Martin Green than the actual Burnham character. I'm sure she hasn't watched many episodes of Star Trek Discovery, but it was fascinating to see this sort of odd couple playing a few scenes together. The funniest part was when Captain Janeway was just explaining, Kate Mulgrew was just explaining how, not only would the characters get along, but they are based in science and they're aspirational. They're not just there to be objectified for the male gaze. And Sonequa was all on that. She's like, thank you for saying that, because that just makes me sick, basically. The idea that we're just there for the male gaze and so forth. And it's quite a funny little exchange they have when they're talking about it. And Sonequa was like snapping fingers and pulling faces. And it is a ridiculous idea that the captain of the Enterprise or a Starfleet captain would be standing around primping their hair and posing and acting like a Kardashian, for the male audience, the male viewers, which was something that Kate Mulgrew felt they'd achieved with Voyager until they brought 7 of 9 on. She felt that they took a step back with that character in some levels, even though the character was well written and developed and everything and really helped the series as a whole. The basic objectification of the character, which was consistent with this suit she supposedly needed to regenerate her skin, and then she continued to wear for 4 more years. She was clearly just the TNA, and that did retract from Voyager a bit, although her relationship with Janeway was well developed and Janeway remained who she was, but they brought on this other element that they felt they still had to have. So she felt we'd gotten to this level and then we took a step back. So I get that she feels like that, because I heard it in person talking to her. But and I just love the fact I contradicted her and interrupted her when she was speaking, and she gave me this look, and it was like the Janeway look. It was really funny. But yeah, either way, there was a little more interview with Sonequa Martin Green also about how hard it was to make the show during COVID and everything. She lost both her parents a day apart and stuff like that, and a lot of things were paralleling. And I do think the show is too dark, but it ended well, but it is too dark. And yes, we have that darkness in the world and in our life, but that's not what we want to see in Star Trek. We want to see Star Trek, the future is bright and optimistic. It's not what we have today and how we can maybe get to what Star Trek should be, and that's part of the problem with the show. It kind of got there at the end, but we had to go through all the darkness to get there. And I'm like, Star Trek's not about travelling through the darkness to the light. It's being in the light and just being able to explore that. So yeah, but it was just funny to see them. It was a very short little interview I saw. It was like 2 minutes, and it's funny to see them play backwards and forwards on each other about misogyny and the male gaze and so forth. It did make me laugh, but I'm going to go. I still don't think Janeway would get along with Season 1 Burnham, and Season 5 Burnham she'd probably still have a few lessons for, but I do think they'd probably get along. I'm going to go.